So here is my present from Brandy. It's a little hard to get it all on camera at once. A 3-sectional staff. The way it works, firstly, is that you can put it together into a metal bow staff. So the chain goes in, you just screw it together. Put it together. Yeah, now we've got a big solid staff. One big solid piece, and you can do bow kata with it and other things. But just unscrew it, and then you can do awesome 3-sectional things. 3-sectional is a really neat weapon. It looks like nunchucks, but it feels fairly different to wield it, you know? I've learned a couple of moves with it already. I can't do them because there is simply no room to swing this around here. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Galadrius.
Hello.
And SperryBerryCrunch.
What's up, dudes?
And tonight we are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed on Xbox. This is also on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. Here we go, Turtles Mutants Unleashed. This is based on the movie Mutant Mayhem that came out 2 years ago, I think. There's also a show of this on Paramount Plus. You can play local 2-player or single player. We'll do single player. There are missable collectibles. I believe Wolfblade offered to let me know whenever a collectible is coming up. Didn't you, Wolfblade?
Wolfblade.
You got Wolfblade.
But the show on Paramount Plus is good, guys. Watch it if you get a chance. And the movie. Definitely watch the movie. There's Mondo Gecko. Somebody's making stuff up, Darker Player says.
Probably does, didn't he?
What do you call it when thousands of newcomers set foot in New York City?
Darker Player's making stuff up. He's talking about how, like, pets robbed, like, 17 banks in Delaware or something.
Yeah, no, there is actually a show, Javors, on Paramount Plus. If you have Paramount Plus, totally watch it. One-season show. It's called Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We got claws, we got tentacles, we got...
Uh-oh, I got a cat meowing over here.
Though they may seem, these new mutants appear to come in peace. The city has set up emergency shelters, and the 4 karate turtle teens who...
Karate turtle teens? They're ninjas.
I gotta think of a more iconic name for those guys. They organize a pizza drive using unsold pies from all across the city.
Everything.
So they're catching us up a little bit on what's happened after the movie.
New Yorkers welcome them, and most importantly, where the heck did they come from? Be sure to like this video.
Oh, Wolfblade's rescinding his offer to watch the collectibles for us.
Well.
Darker Player, the Turtles roguelike game, is on Steam now, so it's not just Switch anymore, and we streamed it, you know? But it's coming to Xbox and PlayStation likely sometime in 2025, but there's no date. There's no official announcement. There we go, more intro. Now it's using the in-game graphics, and they look quite good. I am playing on Xbox. If you mean the roguelike game, I'm playing it on Steam. And Sperry, maybe you should play that roguelike game with me.
The roguelike?
Yeah.
Good.
It's like Hades, right? Yo, Torquay!
Oh, you mean Splintered Fate?
Splintered
right?
Fate, yeah.
Yeah, but you got the name of it. I thought you were...
Oh, that's the roguelike?
Oh.
Yes, that's the roguelike Turtles game. Is this actually Jackie Chan's voice? Probably not.
What happened to your fur?
Well, might be.
Was attacked on the way to the farmer's market. I want
You never
names.
know. I mean, like, some of these celebrity voiceovers, they sound so accurate. It's like,
You can't call them that.
I forgive you, Thyrenia.
Well, what would be a better name name for a mutant who's a New York newbie.
Shredder gets teased at the end of the movie, Javors, but he's not in the series.
They seem so chill.
One of the Moobies attacked you.
Don't be fooled by appearances.
Moobies are the original mutants created for this game.
Very adorable. Yet you crush Superfly. What? We're not
Why does
cute.
Spooner look
Aw,
like
we're-
the president of Goofy?
Totally fierce now. You should see the
Well, it's just the movie's weird art style.
looking totally jacked.
He is kind of ugly.
Artistic license. No time
Jackie
to
Chan.
go to the farmer's market. And
Yeah, but he's got
why
paint on him or something.
are you reacting so strange?
Gotta go to the farmer's market. I've never been to a farmer's market, fun fact, but I was watching Parks and Recreation Season 6 today, and there's an episode that some of it takes place at the Pawnee Farmer's Market. So, very relevant. Even 10 years later, it's still relevant. Yeah, and there was this weird instrument. It was like curd or something. It wasn't curd. I don't know.
Curd. No, you're right. It was curd.
I don't know. Yeah, it was weird. It's one I've never actually heard of before or had. But anyway, so here we are. We've got a 3D action platformer.
You know the Pythagorean theorem?
We were throwing
Oh look, I found a VHS tape.
Little flying twos mean
That you're gonna repeat sophomore year while the rest
I think Galadrius still watches those guys.
what?
VHS tapes.
No, more than that.
Oh, you moved on to Betamax? Just kidding. Go Torquay! Here we are. Sperry, why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience with the Ninja Turtles?
Well, it all started when I said Bowachunga boys, and then we were like, let's do it again. And so here we are.
Amazing.
This isn't enough.
I don't know. I watched Ninja Turtles when I was growing up. I like them. I've never gotten like super into it. I'm like Ninja Turtles for life, dude. So
Okay, so you're not quite at the level of Slap My Penguin and me.
I'm definitely not at the level of you guys, but I enjoy them. I like Turtles. I played a bunch of the games. I've watched
Tyler!
the cartoon.
That was
I really got
actually-
into the cartoon when I was like 19. I used to live with a buddy of mine, and he was really into the old cartoon. Like season 4, they started breaking the fourth wall or something, right?
The original cartoon?
Yeah, the original cartoon.
Maybe just every now and then. Original cartoon isn't
Oh, you
very
did the
good by
Naruto
today's
run.
standards.
You did the Naruto.
That's
run.
true.
That's-
Whee! I guess. Yeah, somebody ran like this on a show I watched recently. I think it was Ranma 1/2 actually, and I was like, why are you doing that, Ranma? Sperry's super into Prince of Persia, according to Javors.
You got
I
things
do like
to
Prince
do.
of Persia.
Yeah, Prince of Persia's wonderful.
Yeah, when we were all watching Ninja Turtles, he was watching the Prince of Persia movie.
way to get to the market. It's rush
With
hour. You don't want to face the subway now.
Michael Fassbender.
Ooh, look at that. When you disappear from the screen, you
That was weak. Look, it looks like there's a platform off to the left that you could get to, but it wouldn't. There's an invisible wall, so.
Isn't there a
Lame.
Prince of Persia with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
the-
It's him, not Jake. Because Fassbender is Assassin's Creed. My bad. I get those two mixed up because people hate them both.
I like
I
Jake
didn't think Prince of Persia was bad. Assassin's Creed was.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, as an actor, he doesn't seem. It's funny because he doesn't like superhero stuff, you know, even though he's been in some superhero stuff. So it's funny. There's just an interview where he's like supposed to talk about favorite Marvel stuff, and he can't say anything because he just doesn't know anything about it. A bobblehead, Tech Guy says. Funko
one of
Pop
those-
does have some that are bobbleheads.
I'm one of those guys that like gets into stuff enough that I like kind of know what I'm talking about, but not 100%.
Right.
Gotcha. Uh-oh. Some kind of mutant. It looks like one of the
Red One. I love Red One. That movie is gold.
big fave. Tell us more about The Rock peeing into bottles.
doing down here? Flew down a manhole?
The Rock, he pees into bottles.
Not in the movie, he doesn't. You're talking about
Maybe.
like, when he was.
In real life, he does when he's making a movie. Like, now people finally know that he's a weirdo. I always had a bad feeling about him.
I've been known to pee in a bottle here or there, you know?
Oh my gosh. I never have in my life. That's a fun fact.
Really?
Yes.
I think I tried to once. It went disastrous, and I never did it again.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot that could go wrong even trying to do that.
Right? You know, the last thing you want to do is make a
We
mess.
don't have a choice. She's
Oh,
ready to rumble.
you kicked off the fly with the boxing gloves. Oh,
She's ready to rumble. Look at this art style. This is a good looking game. Sting like a bee and float like one too. Rumblebee. Ambush. Continue after defeat. Yeah, so
Transformers crossover. It's Bumblebee.
you can block with B. Okay, good to know. What was that?
That's one way to shake off the rust.
I feel bad for her. No fun getting separated from the pack.
And then getting killed to death. Michelangelo looks malnourished, Icky says. Poor Icky's his back's been hurting. I feel sorry for him, you know. We don't have Icky on mic very often since we need him to run the contest, but, you know, he's as much a part of the stream as anybody. In fact, he's even more a part of the stream than Tyler, if we're being honest.
Well,
Let's go to Hell's Kitchen Streets. Too much hip thrust, he says. That Icky, you know, I've been encouraging him to do martial arts, and now he took it too far. Classic Icky. Streets.
That bee had to come from here. Let's see what's going on. Sure.
But he and I played Earth Defense Force World Brothers 2 last night. I mentioned this in the newsletter. You know, World Brothers 2 is the most recent EDF game, and we like it less than EDF 6, especially Brandy. Like, she really likes it less. But we're finally getting close to the end, because it's a long game. It's 100 levels long. We only have 13 more levels to do in co-op. Hope so. But then once we beat it, we can go back to playing EDF 6. And Sperry, in all seriousness, this week I hope you and I could play EDF 5 together.
Do it.
So we can find out if you like the series or not.
It looks cool. I was on chat when you guys were playing 6, right? I thought it was awesome.
So you've had some exposure. But yeah, if you enjoy them, then we'll have to get you 6 sometime. But I mean, even 5, I mean, we played it for probably over 100 hours, and it will be fun to revisit it with you. Pizza time! But he didn't say pizza time when I got it, and that's a shame. I'm Raph, Tyler's favorite turtle.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm sorry, Human Brian. Human Brian says he's ditching us because his computer can't handle the stream. Somebody tell Human Brian to try a different web browser. Because that...
Hey, Human Brian, try Chrome.
Chrome always has problems. Try Edge. Or Firefox. Firefox used to be my main browser, but then it started acting up on me, so I ditched it for Chrome. And Chrome was acting up on me quite recently. Human Brian helped me out a little bit with it. But I had to stop using Ad Blocker Plus, you know, the most common ad blocker. Right. Switch to uBlock Origin, and it solved the problem. Yeah, but I mean, it may not be the web browser's fault, but is it still causing? Would it cause problems for you? Brownmeister says not to use Chrome, just use Firefox instead.
Now, what did that truck? Yeah, see, that's what you get.
It blew up.
Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes that's how it goes. Just like in real life, when you start hitting on a truck, things could go either way, really. Invisible wall over here. Invisible walls are dumb.
Invisible walls are dumb.
Thank you. I'm glad someone agrees. Icky uses AdGuard. Well, uBlock Origin was recommended to me by Dark Spartan, who is a relatively new viewer who unfortunately hasn't been coming for a little while. I hope he comes back.
Oh.
He seemed to be having some maybe life problems, you know? I don't know. Oh look, I got an ooze canister. Delicious. Huh. That's really strange, Human Brian. I mean, you shouldn't be having that problem. Whoa, what is... More bad guys.
Ooze. We've heard the term ooze.
Oh, yeah, exactly, Brownmeister. It is important to support people that you want to support, or websites that you want to support. So even though I use an ad blocker for some things, I totally disable it for other things that need the support. And you guys know I'm an editor at Co-Optimus, where I do reviews and interviews and news stories, right? And I highly recommend that you turn off your ad blocker for that site, since it helps pay my bills. Fury mode. Starting a block just before impact.
Yeah, exactly. Human Brian.
Oh man, I don't want to do this
Blockers
parry
won't work on
bolt.
Twitch anyway.
I don't want to do parry stuff.
You don't want to do Tyler Perry stuff? Well, I don't
Yes, I hate Tyler Perry. The cast him as Baxter Stockman. I was not happy about that. He's a weirdo. I'm weird enough. I don't need any more weirdos in my life. Sorry, Galadrius.
I'm not weird. I'm
Didn't make the cut.
What the heck are you talking about? I'm normal.
Totes. Yeah, we did it. S rank.
Yeah. See, Steve Sperry, he called us weird. That's not. I mean, he's the one who doesn't chop his hair on screen. He's calling us weird.
Hey man, I'm a hat guy.
Nice fighting mutants are on size.
You and trucks. Why are you so upset at trucks?
Well, you know, the people who drive trucks usually park really poorly. And so,
So do you go to the
Priuses too.
supermarket,
whoa,
punch
turtles!
trucks in real life?
I complete a level. What'd you ask?
If you go to, like, grocery stores and beat up trucks in real life.
Man, if I could get away with it, I would. But those people would have guns for sure. The Venn diagram between truck drivers or truck owners and gun worshippers, it's just a solid circle.
Chocolate ones. I hate
Taco tacos?
Why are those mutants?
I never had one of those.
It's almost
those.
like
Those are
someone needs to
amazing.
switch.
They're gone now.
when Donnie
but
gets
I had
hangry.
them back in the day.
Those are pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about Choco Tacos for a bit.
Yeah,
You guys can. Unfortunately,
Afternoon protein bar.
they're delicious.
I've never had them.
Your girlfriend Shorty's
Turtles
on the-
popsicles, though. You know the ice cream Turtles popsicles? Those have always been really good.
Yeah.
I know. Your brothers explained to me about the friends.
Because they get her done, Zero says. Yo, Vlad Slavin, great to see you. Between nerds, geeks, and dorks? Or does he actually mean needs? Geeks and dorks do have a lot of needs that are not being met, if we're being honest.
absolutely.
We have to advocate for ourselves.
Reports of vandalism,
We have
believing hunger
needs,
to
we
be
have
the likely
desires.
cause. The city
Yeah,
has set
and
up
Vlad, you were on fire
across
during the
London
stream last week. You contributed a lot. I appreciated that.
A group of mutants waits patiently as food is unloaded from a truck.
Mostly involving
Okay,
metal music.
maybe not so
Good food.
patiently. That's actually kind of tipping.
metal
So
food.
you might
Is anybody drinking anything fun? I'm having a diet ginger ale, as I often do.
Beer here.
Wow.
And water. I feel very dehydrated today.
Oh yeah, he hydrated. My friend hydrated.
I haven't drank enough water today, that's for sure. Or drunk, or drinking, however you say it.
Drunken. You haven't drunken enough.
Well, you're the drunken one, man.
I said drunk. No, drunken means a verb. You're using drunken as an adjective.
Must have stepped in a puddle of ooze, just like us.
So Tyler's not here, so obviously.
I miss him.
Yeah. Well, he's here, but he's not.
Spicy batch.
He's here in spirit.
Interesting to think that
Tyler's got a hot date.
I'm using that new headset.
Oh, great. I know that's why I was cutting off your voice here and there, because wireless headsets just do that.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Is it comfy? I hope.
Cozy, yeah, it works.
Right on. But this means it will be easier for us to have you on multiplayer streams in the future.
Absolutely. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm in the sewer. So, Andy, what have you been playing this week?
Honestly, this week's been pretty packed with family and kids and everything. I did get a chance to play Get to Work, though. Have you seen that one?
I saw you stream it.
Get to Work, and I've also I ran back to 9 Souls as well too. That one's self. That's probably my game of the year, honestly.
Wow. You know, Icky was just telling me yesterday that he's been playing 9 Souls as well.
Oh no way!
Yeah, that's pretty
awesome.
neat.
Yeah, it's a. I mean, first of all, it's a beautiful game, 2D action platform. You know, hand drawn. It's very like Sekiro inspired. You know. And it's got a great story to it as well, but it's very difficult too. So if you're into like a Metroidvania that's cross between Metroid and Sekiro. I mean, I like this game so much, I would say it's better than Hollow Knight even. So.
Wow.
And then also Get to Work, which is just a troll game. I mean, you saw me stream it, so it's just like it's along the lines of like Bennett Foddy or like Only Up kind of thing. You know? But your full body is on rollerblades, and it kind of takes the whole like climbing the corporate ladder like narrative.
Gotcha.
So it's really fun though. I mean, it's as trolly as it is. It's very entertaining for sure.
Is it multiplayer?
No, it's a single player game, but it is just a troll game, you know. So it's pretty fun.
Well, it was fun watching you play it. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's a couple I need to go back to as well too. And I received a lot of games like for Christmas and stuff. But
Yeah, I gave you Voin, which is this interesting little first-person, like dark adventure sort of game.
Yeah.
yeah, Boyne looks awesome too. I need to jump into Boyne. It's a solo developer on this one as well too.
Isn't that's Angelina Jolie's father, right? John Boyne.
John
Boyne?
Voight.
Yeah, that's who the
Boy.
game's based off of.
I thought so.
Yeah, it's wild. You actually see Angelina Jolie. She makes a Tomb Raider cameo in this game.
Sweet.
Too. It's real quick, but you know,
Very
don't
nice,
blink
yeah.
or you'll miss it.
Yeah, and if you'll probably miss it, Paul.
Wow.
I haven't blinked the whole
Miss
time
you.
I've been playing.
Yeah, Sperry was kind enough to gift me the Plucky Squire. That's actually
Oh.
really good.
How far into that have you gone, man?
Well, I told you about the Punch-Out level last week. I got to jump back. See, I've been working a lot, so I got to jump back in tomorrow with my gaming day off. And then I picked up a couple others. I got 9 Years of Shadow, which is this neat little Castlevania-style game. I got that for Switch.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, built around a musical theme. It's really cool. And then this week, Dodonpachi Saidyoju came out. The latest Dodonpachi shmup.
From Cave.
Hardcore shmup series from Cave. Yes, it's the latest one, and it's probably one of the best so far. It plays really nicely.
Wow.
And it's got a lot of challenge to it, which is.
I interviewed Cave back in the day.
They're a very cool developer, and they, this is the latest game in the series, and it's really worth it. So, if you're a fan of their games, definitely worth checking it out.
Wow.
And then I also got reintroduced to Kazi and the Wild Masks. I believe that is the name.
Kaze.
Kaze, yes.
Yeah.
It originally came out a few years ago for Nintendo Switch and Xbox and PlayStation. It's on sale right now on Steam. You can get it for like $3, and it works on Steam Deck perfectly. And it's like a 90s classic platformer, but it's really well done with a lot of hidden secrets, some really cool gameplay, beautiful art style, and everything like that. I think they were supposed to make a sequel, but I think it might have been canceled.
We actually streamed that one a few years back.
It's been a while, huh?
Ah. Yeah, it might have been before your time.
I've been reading a lot this week,
Ooh.
which doesn't happen very often, but I'm still learning.
Yeah, I heard you don't like words.
I don't. No, I'm a little dyslexic, so they jumble up. But I've been reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I just started it by
Interesting.
Matt Dinniman. It's a cross between like Ready Player One, D&D, and Running Man. I would say it's really, really entertaining. I've had a really hard time putting it down.
That sounds fun. So it's a novel series?
Yeah, it's a novel series. It's I think there's 7 books out currently, and it's written by a guy up here in the Pacific Northwest too. So he makes a lot of references to the area.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah, it's really good. It's a guy who gets pulled into a dungeon with his ex-girlfriend's cat, and they have to fight a bunch of crazy enemies you would find normally in D&D and level up. All kinds of stuff, but it is kind of based around that like Running Man like show aspect too. You have to,
Darker player, animals
kill
can
enemies
be
in
good.
an entertaining way.
Ooh.
Darker player, animals can be good.
That's true.
True.
Do they fight kobolds?
They do fight kobolds.
Wow.
Yeah. So where I'm at right now, they're fighting trying to fight a boss. And there's it's very kind of like some some good humor, some kind of tongue-in-cheek stuff too. I liked the Ready Player One books. I read both of them.
We have to find April.
And Galadrius actually gifted me the movie as well too.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I think I'm liking this one a lot more, which is cool too.
Yeah.
This isn't clear. Like, how do I activate the assist? Maybe it'll display it on screen when the time comes. Yeah, you know, Ready Player One doesn't look like my kind of thing.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah, the movie's really good. The books are really good. I felt like the second book was very much just playing off of the first one, which is not bad. But the author of Ready Player One also has another book, I believe, called Andromeda. I don't know if anybody's heard or read that one too. But that one kind of takes that like Ender's Game style and puts his own spin on it. Pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It is nice.
If you like books, books are cool.
Well, any reading is good for you as long as it's not Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey. I think that it's a plus.
Yeah, well, we went to my dad reads a lot, so we went to the store actually to try to find something for him.
Aw.
Seemed like everything aside from Dungeon Crawler Carl, we only found one copy of that available. But aside from that, most of it was like smut or like little kid stuff, you know.
Interesting. Yeah, pizza?
There's like I think there's like a terminology for like softcore, like smut reading.
Yeah, what do they call that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Erotica.
Well,
Erotica.
but usually erotica would be like hardcore, right? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean that's not my area of expertise.
That's exile.
I don't give people erotic games or anything, so don't even suggest that.
Never.
Like me?
Definitely don't check
Nerdy Game School? What? Me? No. Don't check Paul's browser history.
Oh my gosh. But you know, speaking of softcore things, well, I've been doing a little reading myself. Not softcore, but I've been reading a manga series called Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Stone. Or it's just called Peter Grill, I think. I forget. But you know, the anime is called Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. So there's an anime of this. It's based on a comic. And the anime is a bit raunchy, and the comic is a little raunchy too, but less so. You know, so it's kind of funny that they actually made it raunchier for the show. So anyway, I'm not endorsing it or anything, but it is a funny series, fantasy story about a guy who is officially the strongest man in the world. And because he is, all the ladies want him, basically. And so it's sort of a harem type series, you know. But one of the twists is that he doesn't... Well, I mean, like, you know, harem is a genre in manga and anime where just somehow the protagonist collects a lot of people that all like them. Well, he doesn't like them back, you know, but like, I don't know, funny show. They're fantasy characters, the girls that like him, you know, like elf and orcs and different things like that. So funny series. It is rated R, but like I said, the comic doesn't show anything. It's not that bad.
Over here.
Simu Chippewa, it was great to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us.
What happened? The stream went dark.
My phone trying to dive out of the way.
Are you okay?
I hope I didn't
Bruised my elbow,
derail
but
anything
I
important you
don't
were saying,
think it's
Sperry.
life-threatening. Anyway,
No, you
thanks
were
for saving
perfect.
me. The Free Press
Thank
salutes
you. That's what she said.
Yeah, real good.
Oh great, I'm fighting more of these bee guys. Peter Grill, Vlad, is called Peter Grill. It's on Blu-ray from Sentai. There's 2 seasons.
Isn't he Star-Lord?
Not Peter Quill, Peter Grill, but yeah, almost the same. Basically interchangeable. Oh, it's Bebop and Rocksteady. Finally, some actual canonical mutants. Yeah.
Thanks for the clutch assist.
Thanks for the clutch assist. They're funny looking, aren't they?
Hey, I mean, they're funnier looking in like that Wrath of the Mutants arcade because Bebop is practically like a stick. And Rocksteady, for some reason, is Russian. I don't understand.
That is true.
Good plan.
I'll take something.
Well, if you watch the show that they're from, it makes sense. I mean, the voices anyway. Oh, Vlad, I think you're right. I think it was removed from Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll, unfortunately, it's funny, they don't like for things to be too risque. That's rank, yo! Well, like I said, there's a manga too.
Okay, that's the last
Have you guys seen a game called Super Farming Boy that's coming out soon?
Ooh, no, tell us about that.
Heard of it. Yeah, tell us more about that.
Looking at it, I actually got to play a little bit of a demo on it when I was in Florida, which is cool. Downloaded it on the hotel's little Xbox thing.
Wow.
But it's a action puzzle farming simulator. You do like chain reactions and combos.
That was cool.
Kind of reminds me of like Grindstone, if you've ever played that one. But you kind of like fly around, harvest crops, and then you fight enemies and things like that. With new upgrades. It's pretty fun. It's pretty entertaining. It's coming to early access soon, but there is a demo available too on Steam. Yeah, check it out.
I shall have to check it out.
Yeah.
Well, Vlad, if you like it, I would say the Blu-ray is worth purchasing. The episodes are only 15 minutes long. But anyway, very funny series in my opinion.
With the olive and mushroom.
We're good with tap water.
Tap water?
Actual hydration means we can count on.
I don't drink tap water, do you guys?
Do you guys
Sometimes.
ever not have
Wow.
pizza to celebrate a
Well,
victory?
here, the tap water, it's not very good, and actually right now it smells like chlorine, and that's not an attractive quality either.
No, that's the sort of thing you want to go to
Didn't
bottled
let
water
us celebrate
instead.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so I've just always been a bottled water person.
Away our father, we had nothing
No,
to
should we talk about stuff we watched this week?
did promise
Sure, what have you watched?
What If? It's in the middle of its third season, and there's actually some great episodes that premiered
I
this
got an
week.
idea.
There was one episode that I really liked in which Shang-Chi teamed up with Kate Bishop in the Old West to take on
Ooh.
the enemy. It was really cool. What's really great is that like the bad guy was played by Walton Goggins, who was
Nice.
in Ant-Man, and he's also the Fiend in the Fallout series. He's great. It's probably my favorite episode in the series. Although there was another one that was kind of goofy. It paired up Howard the Duck with Darcy from the Thor movies.
She's fun.
We need to think
Yeah,
about it.
but it's a fun little series.
Thanks
It's
for
got some
saving our
imagination
shelves
to it, and it looks great. So yeah, I mean, it's got I think a couple episodes left, and then the run is over. No more What If after that.
We have not started it. Some people are not happy about the stories they're choosing to do what ifs for, like that they're not bold enough, because in the comics they are way more bold. But I like season 1 and 2. My favorite episode of season 1 and 2 is the episode about the Native American superhero where they introduce a brand new hero, That was really good, I thought. Oh look, I'm walking around the sewer and I'm in clothing. So, there you go. Look, you would like this, Galadrius. There's a wrestler on the wall.
Yeah, there it
It
is.
looks like it says WCW or something, but
It's me. It's
spin image. Darker Player says my cats are going to make harmful laws. I don't think they're going to do that. My cats have no legislative power.
they're also not dangerous.
Yeah, and they don't speak English, or at least not very much. I can talk to Splinter. I can walk around some. You can also walk around the lair in Splintered Fade, so there's a little something they have in common. You can look at the computer. Anything else I can do? There's a phone, but you can't use it. No arcade cabinets to mess around with. That's too bad. Alright, so it's talk to Splinter or use a computer. First one, then the other. Oh, that's funny, Vlad.
Good win.
What do
Congrats.
you think about us going to a
Yeah, speaking of What If, Storm actually appears in What If. Has she appeared yet, or is that still coming?
Yeah, she actually appeared in it this week.
kinds of tasty scraps.
And doesn't he use her voice from X-Men 97?
Sounds like it.
I think it's
It's
her.
less of a restaurant crawl,
So,
more of a
yeah,
way to show
I'll have to
the
check that out soon. My stepdaughter went out of town, so she'll be back a little bit after the new year. So we're pausing some of the things that we watch with her. I did watch Creature Commandos episode 5. Have either of you guys started that show?
Not yet. I got all the episodes.
I tried.
I'm
For
waiting.
example, extraterrestrial.
Well, I was highly recommending it. I mean, I still do recommend it. You know, it's written by James Gunn. It's a motley assortment of characters that it's about. Fun DC show. It's like Suicide Squad, but with different characters. And it's a sequel to the most recent Suicide Squad movie. But episode 5, that's the most recent one, It's a pretty dark episode. Like, there's a lot of characters that get killed in cruel or grotesque ways, and there wasn't really much levity to balance it out. So I was like, this episode is too mean. I hope next episode is better, because if they're all as mean as this, I would not end up liking the show overall, I think. So just keep that in mind. But episode 4 was very good, so it's just this one, people, I'm not the only one who's not crazy about it. Certain allied characters have a bond. But yeah, there's some graphic violence, like Invincible, basically. I mean, like, it doesn't revel in it as much as Invincible, but you still see some heads explode in grotesque ways and things like that. So certain allied characters have a bond they share with the Turtles. And that is on HBO Max. Yeah, I mean, James Gunn is great, but he does have a rated R trauma movie history, and when allowed to, he'll do some gore and stuff, and it's not always for the best, in my opinion.
Is a lesson learned. Now, reptile may be as bold as a baby's bottom, but you still learn
We'll check it
from
out at
each
some point. I
combat.
will.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should check it out soon, before it ends.
Your future training
Sperry, you might like it too. You like some unique stories. I mean, it has a great soundtrack too. Like the soundtrack, it's European music and just interesting, cool stuff. So, you know, like how Guardians of the Galaxy has kind of a great retro rock soundtrack. I mean, with this, it's European music, European rock and such, and some cool stuff for sure. Let's see, skill trees, okay. All right, sure, whatever.
I like cool stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
It's more like
Why
it.
He's on the show. He's on the show.
That's true. That's how we got him. Nunchucks, which, again, I do nunchucks in real life, so I appreciate this. In fact, Galadrius, you gave me a neat pair of practice chucks.
Yes, there you go. So now
Much
you can
appreciated.
Use those without, you know, breaking 19 lamps. One Jim Carrey is enough to make you laugh for a movie. Two?
Good luck.
Oh boy. You know, it's madness.
Remember,
That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Double the carry.
Second rule, but
Yeah.
we'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, there's some Chow references this time, aren't there? According to an ad I saw.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, in the ad, they actually go to a Chow garden.
Yeah, is that not in the actual movie?
That's in the movie.
Okay, good, good. I'm all about that. Yeah, I
And
played
take
Sonic
a
Adventure
clo-
2, I love it.
And pay close attention to one of the Chow characters for a nice little second surprise. 'Cause I was delighted by it, yeah.
So, that's good stuff. I'm an Idiot, great to see you. Can we get a shout out for I'm an Idiot 19, please? Our good pal, also from Texas like me. Oh my gosh, yeah, I missed your stream today, Ima, but I hope to tune in tomorrow. But he streams every Saturday and Sunday morning, so make sure you check him out, folks. Write the secret codes to enter to unlock special goodies.
No, you probably
Not
want
yet.
Oh,
Still
okay.
waiting.
You wear it tomorrow. You're gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow wearing your Hulkamania shirt. What you gonna do when the
gonna
Sperry goes through
slam
the
some
bread
people.
aisle? Yeah, right. Goes through the bread aisle.
Second door, the first floor.
Like getting punched.
Yeah, yeah. Where are you, Andre the Giant? Come on, Bobby the Brain. Get in. Where are you, brother? Brother.
Whoa.
Right. He posed with Hulk Hogan. Well, not the actual Hulk Hogan, a Hulk Hogan statue.
The real Hulk Hogan was there. It was crazy.
Yeah,
was
fun
crazy.
fact, Hulk Hogan, not a good person.
Epic beer, brother. Yeah, I know. we knew that. But the store is cool.
You want-
Hulk slogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, is everything okay now? I'm sorry to hear that you had a family emergency. That's a shame.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, usually Sperry updates me on like how safe or not safe Ima's family is, but he really dropped the ball this time.
Wait,
Kid, I'm sorry.
isn't he the Mac and Drone CEO?
I'm sorry, guys.
Vaguely familiar.
It's
It was
close.
a startup that
Darker
fucked up
player,
for
we
years.
already established that cats are not
You can
criminals.
get chicken mac and cheese delivered to your window.
Steal all the dog food in Texas.
Several
I
dumb
wanted
in
to try that stuff,
time.
but
Dozens.
we don't have any windows.
Wow.
For years,
Well, let me
Scaling
talk about some things I watched
was the one that
besides.
left the factory. That's why I couldn't get
Oh my
damn
gosh, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, is your wife okay? Gosh, she's got to be not feeling great. My stepdad,
Mac and Drones did make
wait,
him a millionaire at
my
24.
father and no, okay, stepdad and father-in-law are not the same thing. My bad. But yeah, I'm sorry. My father-in-law died this year, and I had to take a few days off from work and everything.
Speeches all the time. Thanks a lot, Raph.
That's a good question, Nikki.
I'm nervous here.
You got this, bro. Just flash a smile and warm up the crowd with a joke
What
about
about a
the
Fish
G-Train.
Quest game? I'd play a Fish Quest game.
Wasn't there a game called that? I think that's an actual title of the game.
Fish Quest 24.
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah, and a couple of people won Cat Quest from us last week. I'm debating whether or not to do a Cat Quest stream because we still have a prize code, so we could do it, and it is a good game. Yeah, I mean, I did it as a pre-stream already, but it might be fun to do it as a mainstream.
Cat Quest 3?
Yeah, Cat Quest 3, good game. Woo. It has 2-player local co-op also.
I've been playing that one a bit.
Good series. Like it's deceptively simple, you know, but like it's got some nice quality to it. Some events with a friend will advance time. Interesting. Okay, so this is all stuff I'm probably just gonna play through this again on my own later because I need to review this game, you know. Like, but I'm having fun.
There were a lot of Turtles games this year. There was this one. There was Wrath of the Mutants Arcade. There was Splintered Fate.
Yeah, that's 3 in 1 year.
We had Shredder's Revenge DLC that kind of wrapped up that release. We still had the Cowabunga collection too. Don't forget.
Yeah, but that wasn't this year.
But it's still popular. And people still love it. So.
Where is the door for? They said the second door on the first floor. Firstly, I don't see a second floor. Period. But they said I could change skins in the second door, and I see no doors at all. So that's curious.
Here they have a phone booth.
Yeah, I'm disappointed about not being able to change. I want to change.
Closet?
There's like there's this thing over here that looks like it might be a changing screen, but it's not. So anyway, let's just get out of here. Did who get OG swag? But I interviewed the Cat Quest 3 developer also, guys, so that's something you can read at Co-Optimus. Learn about the series and co-op features and such.
Alright. So, let me ask a tough question here. What do you think your favorite game of 2024 is?
Well, I have two, and it's EF6 and Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake, but it's easily them. How about you guys?
I was gonna say Balatro, but I really think to me it's Astrobot.
And I'm likes Astrobot too. Indiana Jones and Astrobot.
Indiana Jones was great. Yeah, Indiana Jones was great too. It was really
Yeah, no, I mean that was a super cool game, and if I have more free time, even on my break, I'm still busy with things, you know.
If you knew how to use a whip, you'd have more fun with it. I got it.
No, I had a lot of fun with it when I played it, and I do want to play it more. What about you, Sperry? You got a favorite?
I don't know.
There he is.
There's so many good ones that came out. I would say Nine Souls
Seriously,
is
man,
definitely
so
up
cool.
there.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Play that.
Dungeons
This is
of
cool. An
Hinterberg
entire building
is
for us
a
to
really, really
hang out
solid
and work
title
on
as
stuff.
well.
The next big idea can only come from human mutant
Did
collaboration.
Bleak Sword come out this year or last year? I feel like it was.
I don't think that's a real game.
The future. Right on.
That doesn't count. It came out last year.
I disagree.
Path to Steel Lotus was
I
really
took the
good
liberty to
too.
prepare your remarks. Wow, this is 3 pages
Dude,
from
I'm not really sure.
What about that Black Sun Wukong or whatever?
Black Sun Wu, yeah, Black Myth Wukong.
Myth
There you go.
Wukong, that's a good one.
Black Hole Sun, I believe, by Soundgarden.
Black
Give me a taste. We're on 3 minutes.
Well, Emma, you just need breakfast. Get better at it.
Gentlemen, boys and frogs.
Well, Balatro did not answer. The developer didn't.
Leo. I need you to bring the passion. What's something you care a lot about? I don't know.
That was a good game, though.
Maybe my brothers?
Yeah, you can.
Perfect. Do it again, but this time, when you talk about the center, think about your bros. Okay, take 2. We're gathered
I
here
was
today
too.
to
I really like
celebrate
that
this
one.
awesome new rec center. It's gonna be a
Is there any
place where
game you
nerds
were
like me
looking
and
forward
humans
Sorry.
like you can make cool stuff together.
2025?
Sperry, didn't you tell me that you used to look like this guy before you grew your beard in?
That's actually scary how close that looks to me.
Thank you.
If that was a cartoon, that would be me. Dude. College on the bro.
I'm here all day.
Thank you for letting me know, Ima.
Obviously, I want to do Metroid Prime 4
Really?
Beyond.
Because actually, I could use some pointers in the
Ooh.
leadership.
Wait, and then
Let's talk
Man.
I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 6 is still near. We're supposed to get it, but I have a feeling it's going to be delayed again.
It's
So I can't
possible.
get too excited there.
Yeah, there's like a
And-
30-40% chance it'll get delayed again.
And Doom: The Dark Ages. That looks amazing.
Man, I don't think I have a most anticipated game of the year so far.
Got your mod signs right here.
I've got two I've kind of been looking at. King of Meat, which is like a Souls-like version of Fall Guys.
Man, you and your meat, dude.
I know, I love the meat, dude.
I just love slapping that meat around.
Where's the beef? You know?
Yeah, he does get slappy around meat. Okay.
Sperry keeps the cold side cold and the hot side hot.
The other
McBLT.
The other one I'm really looking forward to is a game called Enter the Chronosphere, which is like a blend between,
Hang on, I'm getting an alert.
I would say bullet
City's
hell
making an
and
announcement.
turn-based.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Based curfews?
That sounds
Yeah,
like
that
a
one could be good.
non-starter for the
It
city
looks
that never
like I like
sleeps.
the
They
bullet
actually
hell
take
type of
effect during
games,
the
you know,
day.
and this
Areas
one
where
looks like it
mutant
kind of,
activity
you know,
is high
changes
will
the
be off
whole
limits until
feel
the
of it.
mayhem is brought
You know,
under
that
control.
Dodonpachi game that Galadrius got is a
Released
bullet hell
on
game, but it's not a
October
Vampire
1st.
Survivors type game, though.
It's shmup, but it's
Yeah. Bullet hell, shoot 'em up.
We risked our shells fighting Superfly to earn our lives.
Dodonpachi.
Yeah, I mean, shmup and shoot 'em up, same thing. Yeah.
Nope. I don't know what
So what do you guys think about April O'Neil's design in this game?
I think I prefer the classic 80s version. That's just me.
Yeah, like there was a certain racist reaction to her when the character or trailer debuted or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I know these are different versions of the Ninja Turtles. So
Yeah,
it's just
they are
obviously
different.
Redesign with it as well, but if you ask me what I prefer, I would prefer the classic.
Yeah, see now, like I totally get. I mean, what I'm saying is, I don't mind what color she is, so she's fine as a black character. But the art style for some of the characters is a bit ugly, right? Like the humans
Well,
are
I
a
mean,
bit
look-
ugly.
Look at Rocksteady. His head is too big for his body.
Yeah, so it just comes with the. I mean, it's just part of the particular universe here. But like, she's a cool character. Like, she's nice, and it's a fun interpretation of her. But I wouldn't mind if the movie and the game had a different art style.
Might not be needing that sighing after all.
Because yeah, she's got very stubby arms, for instance.
Yeah. Like I said, Rocksteady, it looks like he's about to fall over. His head is-
Yes, it is.
Mess with the rhino, you get the horn.
Oh, you get the
I don't
horn.
mind either way.
How about
I mean,
that?
if Spray had that big a head, he wouldn't be able to fit his head on his head.
Barely do it
Beard,
now.
his beard would barely, his beard would probably knock over shelves at the store while wearing this Hulkamania shirt. What you
That's
want,
good.
brother? What you want?
Yeah, it was funny. After you guys got together in real life, Galadrius messaged me and he was like, "Man, Sperry's beard is so great. I could just get lost in that beard." Like, wow.
Seriously, it's practically, its own field of dreams. What are you gonna do?
My brother, I haven't seen my brother in probably a year or so. He said kind of the same thing. Oh my god.
Wow.
That beard.
It's out of hand. It's out of hand.
Yeah, man, just keeps growing.
Yeah, I was like, Sperry, give me a hug. Wait, where are your arms? I can't see past the beard.
So, guys,
Somewhere.
people in the
How's it
audience, Ima told us what his most anticipated game of the year is. What about everybody else? Like Vlad Slavin, what's your most anticipated game? Thyrenia, Wolfblade, what are you guys anticipating? BX Latino Heat. Guys, let us know in the audience. This is a kind of a fun thing to chat about,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
Yeah, let's get going while we're
there-
waiting on the next boys.
there is a game I'm anticipating, so I can't really call it most anticipated, but there is a new Double Dragon coming out called Double Dragon Revive. And so I'm definitely excited for that. Although, I mean, it's a 3D Double Dragon, so that will be interesting. But it's from Ark's, Arc System Works. They mostly make good games.
Yeah, but something looks off to it. I don't know what it is. I think I prefer the classic 2D beat 'em ups like we got from Racing.
Well, I do, but I'm just, I'm happy to play a new Double Dragon as long as it's not going to be a train wreck. There was that Double Dragon 2 game, Wanderer of the Dragons, which unfortunately was a big
whatever it
mess.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's never mention that again. Okay, it looks like Jono wants to play Monster Hunter Wilds. The beta was actually pretty good, so yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with Monster Hunter. I do think that they need to make it where people who are farther into the game can still benefit from playing with people who are not that far into the game. Like, that's always been a problem with Monster Hunter, but it's a cool series. Beautiful series, too. Alright, so Vlad is looking forward to the new Double Dragon. That's a spirit, Vlad. Like a Dragon.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go check on some.
Sure. Sperry, have you ever played a Yakuza or Like a Dragon game?
I haven't personally, but my business partner plays them all the time, and he's told me about them.
So that's your... By business partner, you mean the...
I love her.
Which business is it?
What?
Tiling, or remind me? I'm sorry, I'm blanking.
Yeah, tiling.
Okay, cool.
Tiling.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, he's really into them, so it looks cool. I mean, you know, like I'm not opposed to those games.
They look too long for me because, again, I don't play long games very often, but they also sound like a lot of fun. And there's an Amazon show that I think Galadrius watched, but it doesn't sound like that approachable. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe someday I'll watch it. Metroid Prime 4, VX Latino Heat says, right on.
Ooh, yeah, if we can get that one.
Yay, thank you for answering, everybody. That's the spirit. Yeah, even if we don't ask you the question, it's okay to bring up what your reaction is to whatever the topic is, so good job on that, boys. This game is pretty alright, I would say. It's not a regular beat-em-up, and some people will like that, because like a lot of the Turtles games, such as Shredder's Revenge, are beat-em-ups. But not everyone likes beat-em-ups. For instance, unfortunately, Brandy doesn't like beat-em-ups. So she'll play them with me, but there's a lot of complaining, and that takes some of the fun out.
The new G.I. Joe one's got some interesting wrinkles to it, but
oh boy.
Not for everybody, but
yeah, I mean, I reviewed it and I was not happy with it.
Yeah, Rita's Rewind threw off a lot of people, but the new update kind of changing things around.
Yeah, I like Rita's Rewind. I'm still supposed to review it, but Low Sweet, I forgot to mention in the newsletter, but Low Sweet and I played through the whole game actually earlier this week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
So yeah, there's some beat 'em ups that are better than others. I mean, I know some people that prefer, obviously, Cowabunga Collection or Shredder's Revenge to Wrath of the Mutants Arcade because Wrath of the Mutants truly a little bit different.
Overpriced.
Yeah, overpriced for sure.
I feel like that's a good sign.
But it's got Gilbert Gottfried, so I can't pick him.
That's true. It does have him.
The late Gilbert Gottfried, everybody.
I'm Gilbert Gottfried, and I'm dead. That's what he says, right?
That's exactly what he says.
Wow.
Like he was in the room with us.
Yeah. Wow, that's scary. Tyler's here too.
Hey, Tyler.
Tyler. When did you get here, dude?
You got skate or die.
Woo. Skate or Die. Man, Skate or Die 2 was a very impressive NES game. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was good fun back
It
then.
had incredible digitized sound, which was not that common on NES.
Yeah.
And Skate or Die 1 was hard as heck. This is Ghost possessing me, Chicago says. Yeah, I felt a little something when I said it, Chicago. Science may not be able to explain what happened, but I'm glad you guys were here to witness it. Chicago, you didn't tell us your most anticipated game of the year. Do you have one? Speaking of games of the year and such, at Co-Optimus, I'm trying to put together a Games of the Year article that isn't just me, you know? Like, that has the other old staff members who don't really write anymore. I'm trying to get them to contribute, so we'll see if we get that together or not. Sometimes I ask them to do things and they're like, sure, we'll do it, and then they don't give me anything. But we'll see.
So are you just going to roll on rooftops there and tear apart people's patios for pizza?
What else is there to life when you get right down to it?
Sure, beards. And exploding barrels. Wow, that's a bad...
Good luck, kids. Is this round 3 of the stream?
I think so. I think he did the other two already.
Icky's going at a fast pace. Oh, Metroid Prime 4. Okay, yeah. No, that's exciting. Do you know, I'm ashamed to say I have not played even one Metroid Prime game, even though I've owned some of them, like I'll buy them, but I've never in my life made the time for a Metroid Prime.
There you go. So that's the game you need to stream. Metroid Prime Remastered.
You're right. That would be great.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right,
We
look
don't
at
have
that.
code to give away, but let's stream it. Let's do it.
Somebody wants to buy it
Not
for the
that
stream? That'd be nice.
Say it's not that fast. 7 minutes until. Well, usually we're done by 10:30. Sometimes we go later.
Sure. 10:30. Whoa, that would be a long stream for me.
Well, I'm sorry. We are talking Eastern time.
Assist dude's canister.
I know. Right now, Sperry's still dinner time. In the middle of that.
Yeah, actually, the sun's just coming up for Sperry. That Pacific time zone, man, it's like way earlier in the day for them.
I'm good, dude. Let's keep this thing going.
But Sperry, like, I seriously want to play EDF 5 this week, and if you don't think
Okay.
about it, it's not going to happen. But if we can make it happen, it would be so fun.
No,
And Brandy
yeah,
probably would play with us too.
There they are.
That'd be great. I'm into it, dude.
All right. And we don't have to stream it. Like, if you want to stream it, we can, but we don't have to. Just as long as we play it.
Destroy city
I
property.
like playing games, man. Totally down.
Well, I mean, that's what you say, but you're also a very busy dude.
I am a very pissy dude, yeah. No, let's do it, maybe Tuesday?
Tuesday, well, like early in the day?
Are you...
Tuesday
you're
is
off.
New Year's Eve, right?
Oh,
Ah!
let's do it...
Car blew up.
Yeah, New Year's Day. Why don't you start with a fresh New Year's stream?
Well, we're staying overnight with somebody on New Year's Eve, but I hope to be back early afternoon for us, which again will be like super early morning or something for you. Yay, it's Brandy Cats! Yeah, look, Brandy Cat says she'll play EDF with us. She'll do it.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen.
Hey, Brandy.
What's up, Brandy?
Ow!
I'm waving.
I did an assist move and then I got hit. Thanks for nothing.
You're big.
Assist. There's cars and you have to avoid them or something.
It's kind of a cool level. I like this setup.
Is there a different non-Tuesday day that might possibly work better to be, or Tuesday or Wednesday? Sorry, are those the only days that would be good?
Thursday?
Thursday would definitely be good.
Friday? Saturday?
All right, well, let's aim for Thursday to be safe, just so there's no complications. That's right.
Monday always comes too late. Tuesday, never hesitate. Wednesday, because it's getting late. Friday, let's play EDF.
Nice. Nailed it. I like it.
Nailed it. You and blowing up cars.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to. Speaking of cars, I actually changed Brandy's car battery today, and it was a success, so that was nice. I've never done it all the way by myself before.
And that's how she was able to drive away from
Oh, that's
She was
cold.
finally able to leave.
you. Yeah, about time. Huh? Did a fire hydrant explode? Wow, everything explodes in this game.
Everything must go.
Everything is explosive or destructive or whatever.
Well, what I don't like is you hit the cars enough and they blow up and it hurts you. It doesn't need to hurt you.
Sure it does.
Just breaking cars, taking names. I'm here to chew butt and kick bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
And I need cars. Let's
All
blow
out of
cars.
chewing.
Oh. Man, what did the hot dog cart do to you?
Let me tell you guys about some of the movies we watched this week, because our stepdaughter's out of town, and we're not like in the middle of too many shows that we're not watching with her, you know? So we watched a lot of movies this week. I watched 5 movies this week, which is the most I've done in probably all year. My mom came over and we watched Beetlejuice 2, which was fun, and I cooked hamburger helper for everyone, and I made deviled eggs. First time I've ever made deviled eggs, and they turned out well. Like that, I love deviled eggs. Like they're a special treat because you basically only get them on holidays, unless you go buy them at a grocery store or something.
And eat 'em
So-
regularly.
Yeah, I don't think very many people do eat them regularly. At least I never have. But yeah, they were. I mean, dude, they were good. Yeah, I ate almost all of them because only my mom and I like them. You know, Brandy and her kid don't like them. But that was a really fun experience, and Brandy helped some because she boiled the eggs for me. Woo! Look at that. We're a little platforming. Oh God, I fell in the water. It didn't kill me though. But so there was that. But she came over. We watched Beetlejuice 2, which you already know if you like it or don't like it, I bet. But it's a pretty good movie. It has some flaws, but it's still worthwhile in my opinion. Sperry, did you ever watch it?
I watched like half of it. I thought it was too bad. There was a lot of like storylines that I know didn't really like connect.
Yeah, it does have too many disparate storylines. Like the bad lady storyline, they could totally cut it out without her in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then Tim Burton wouldn't get to show off his girlfriend or wife. What would we do? I don't know which one she is. She's girlfriend or wife. That guy.
Which wife is this?
What is her name? Does anyone remember what it is? It's not Helena Bonham Carter because they split up. It's the other one. Thanks. It's the kind of thing we should know, and I do usually know her name. I'm just blanking.
I mean, you used to go out with her on the bottom.
What's her name?
So, yeah, you're talking about Monica Bellucci.
Monica Bellucci, that's it. Not related to John Belushi, in case you're wondering.
Bellucci.
Yeah. So they're not related. I do not stand corrected.
Right. Yeah, I like her.
I mean, she's beautiful, but her character just doesn't serve much of a purpose in the movie, you know? It's like they do work her into the climax and everything, but it would probably be better if she just wasn't in it, unfortunately. Oh, Jono can't think at the moment. Jono, thank you for being with us, even though you're tired, man. You know, Jono, you gave me a great Christmas present, and you're still our best supporter of all time, so we hugely, greatly appreciate it forever and ever. Well, so we watched Beetlejuice 2, as I mentioned, but then we watched Violent Night as well. Have you guys seen that?
I have not.
Which one?
Violent Night, starring David Harbour.
David Harbour, yeah, David Harbour, great.
Yeah, no, you should watch it, Sperry. Maybe, I mean, if it's a holiday movie, so maybe save it for next year's holiday season, although it's not all the way over yet. But it's basically Die Hard, but with Santa Claus and a little bit more gore. Like, just a little bit more. But yeah, very fun movie. I mean, you know, what if instead of John McClane, it was Santa Claus who was killing all the evil terrorists? And that's what that movie is. And a lot of fun. My mom, she was tired by the time we got to watching it because she always comes over late. And, you know, and I tell her not to, you know, but she still does because she's always like doing things for my sisters and crap. But she, you know, even though it has some blood and a bit of gore, the movie also has genuine Christmas spirit. You know, like it's got a really sweet relationship between Santa Claus and a girl who believes in him, you know? So like, it's not a Christmas horror movie, you know, like don't think of it like that. It is a sweet Christmas movie that just happens to have some really bloody action to it. So everybody should watch that if they get a chance. And yeah, David Harbour is fantastic in it. Like, David Harbour, maybe he wasn't that good as Hellboy, but he is quite a Santa. Like, there's no complaining about his performance.
Yeah, I know Darker Player that Microsoft been a lot of games, but I'm waiting a bit. I want to see how they fare on Game Pass. I mean, Avowed looks pretty good. That's what we'll see.
Let me tell you guys about a few more movies before we wrap things up. So we watched those. We watched The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which Brandy picked. That is based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, the novel. Have you guys heard of it, the movie?
Yeah. I think it like came and went out of the theaters.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smaller scale movie, but I mean, that movie is fantastic. Like, it is very well written, acted, directed. Everything about it is terrific if you like the Bram Stoker's Dracula story. And it's just focused on the ship that Dracula takes from Transylvania to England. And they explain what happens to the crew of the ship and the ship itself. And just, wow, what a well-made period horror movie. So, yeah, definitely I need to watch Nosferatu. Yeah, like, I should take Brandy to see that. I'm interested in it, but Robert Eggers, his movies are a bit hit or miss. For us, at least. Like, The Lighthouse had a bad ending, and I didn't like the movie overall because of that bad ending.
But I heard Nosferatu is really good.
Good. Well, I hope it doesn't have a dumb ending. Let's put it that way.
The guy who played Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård, he's in it. He's playing
Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will, if we don't see it in the theater, we'll definitely get it when it comes to video, because I'm definitely interested. So that was Last Voyage of the Demeter, and it goes on sale sometimes on digital, by the way. Like, I got it for $10 when I bought it. But besides that, we watched an indie movie called Starfish that I wanted to tell you guys about. 2018 Starfish, because there's more than one movie called Starfish. But I picked this up on Vudu on sale one time, and the premise basically is that this girl has to listen to mixtapes to identify some kind of signal that could save the world, like some kind of audio signal, you know. And very weird movie. Like, it shows a lot of inspiration from Silent Hill, actually, because that premise and what the movie is like are strangely disconnected. I mean, the movie starts out, her friend has died, so she's in town for the funeral of her friend. Then she breaks into her friend's apartment and spends the night there. And her friend has this really cute tortoise, by the way, like super cute little turtle. Best part of the movie. His name is Bellini. Isn't that a great name for a turtle?
Great.
Yeah. Bellini. You know, because it's like Ninja Turtle names. You know, it's just a classic name. But anyway, when she wakes up in the morning, it has snowed. There's been a blizzard or something. And she goes outside, and there's no people. Like, virtually no people at all. And there's a weird monster that chases her. You know, and it totally reminds me of Silent Hill at that point. El Hippo! Anyway, so apparently overnight the world has been invaded by mysterious interdimensional monsters, you know? Again, very Silent Hill-like, the way they're presented. And it's an indie movie, so, I mean, you only get to see, like, one monster at a time. It's never like there's a crowd of monsters, but the monsters are pretty cool looking, and there's also a giant kaiju-sized one at one point. So it's got some cool stuff about it, but also the movie spends a lot of runtime dealing with the main character's backstory and some kind of guilt she's feeling, and it's like, it does not feel like it has very much to do with the main, most important narrative of what's going on with the world, right? And the girl, like, she gets these different parts of the signal, and what she does with it, a little bit unsatisfying and strange. Like, it is a very indie movie, like, with some very beginner type strangeness to it. So Brandy watched it with me, but, you know, a movie I could compare it to is I Saw the TV Glow. Have you guys heard of that? Oh, well, I Saw the TV Glow was a pretty big movie, the indie movie that came out this year. Like, it's still indie, but pretty big and well regarded, and a lot of, like, your online movie review places liked it. Like Mr. Sunday Movies and Red Letter Media, they liked it. But anyway, both indie movies both have what I would call an unsatisfying ending. But I Saw the TV Glow was just a better directed and better written movie, I would say. So, those are my indie movie reviews of the year. And yo, Royal Bob 5, we're glad you made it. It's nice to see you every now and then, Royal Bob 5.
But yeah, I think I'll head down. It's tech therapy for me.
Some really interesting movies. Well, I do recommend checking out Transformers 1 if you haven't.
That's a good choice. Yeah, we're definitely
Red
good.
One too, if you haven't already.
And the red one,
Sorry,
of course,
Sperry.
Red One.
Yeah, how did I leave out Red One?
With Piss Bottle Rock.
This bottle rock.
Yes. Dude's a weirdo. We just beat another level, so it's a perfect time to wrap up the stream. But yeah, everyone go out and watch Red One and Starfish 2018. Obviously, you're not going to regret either one, surely. So.
Call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
You think the new Naked Gun movie will be any good?
It's not the same without Leslie Nielsen, and we know that.
Well, he died. It's not his fault. I mean, it's nobody's fault that he died. It's just
curse word.
Nature. Whoa, curse word.
I saw the word ASS in a minute.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah,
So got another little cinematic playing.
PG-13
I think I found them.
All right, wrap it up.
Yeah, let's. Well, we got a cinematic playing. We probably want to let it finish out.
Wish I thought of that headline. Click.
What did you guys think of the game from looking at it? Were you looking? I hope you looked.
Looks like fun, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait for it to sale, I think.
They boosted a
Nothing wrong with waiting for a sale.
electronics store in
I've been watching Turtle Pizza Power played a little bit too, and I thought it looked cool.
The Splintered Fate is a lot of fun. I really like it.
Too bad Turtle Pizza Power didn't show up tonight, you know? He usually at least stops. I mean, he only stops by, but usually he would if we do a Turtles game, but I guess he was busy. It is a busy time of year for people.
Family time.
Yeah. I'm enjoying some time with Brandy. But I'm going to give you guys a little preview of Show and Tell for next week. So this is just a little preview of what you get to see on Show and Tell if you're looking at the camera.
What is it?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it or anything, but something to look forward to. Everybody, we have been playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed on Xbox. It's also on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. Default price for this game, I think, is $50 if I remember right. It is currently on. Sorry,
It's 40. It's
40. Okay, sorry, it's 40, but it is currently on sale on Xbox and Steam for 30. So if you're interested in it, you play on those platforms. You know, it's not a bad price. There's a lot of voice acting, a lot of story, a lot of production values to this game, and it has 2-player local co-op. So for big Turtles fans, I think it's a pretty safe buy, even if it may not be exactly what you would want. Like, it's a shame there's no online play, but for Outright Games, who makes licensed games, this is a big level production for them, and they've done a good job with it. Galadrius, thanks for co-hosting tonight, dude.
No problem. Happy to help.
Sperry, thanks for hopping in. You really saved our butt since Tyler wasn't around.
Dude, I'm always here saving butts. You know me, dude.
Butt saver.
Butt saver Sperry.
Butt saver, butt shaver. That's the man. Yeah, thanks to Icky for running the contest. Big thanks to our subscribers, including Zero on Twitch, who gave us a subscription, but also Jono, Perfect Zero, and Slap My Penguin, who gave us huge gift subscription donations last week. So nice of them. And all of our subscribers, because every one of you keep the stream going, and we love you especially. But we also love everybody else, like Darker Player and Ima and the crew. You're all great. We love you. Don't forget, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game and give out cool prizes. We'll catch you later, everybody, and whatever you do, don't hate. Appreciate.
See you guys.
Babachunga dudes.
Peas and chicken grease.
And hold the little SLP.
And wandering around my turtle apartment, wondering where the second door is.
I know, like, I just cannot find it. What the heck?
There's got to be a door around here, but there's a dumbbell, so I got that going for me.
Why not make it obvious? Like, seriously, if you're going to have it where we can put codes in at any time. But anyway, yeah. Look at all our friends. Chicago, Darker Player, BX Latino Heat, Vlad Slavin.
Idiot.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself, dude.
I said, I'm a idiot 19.
Yes, so sis.